Mhm. Let's get it running. Let's do our double O agent. Let's see if we can go double O on this one. Double O ski. See if we can go double O. Let's drop into the double O. What are we checking here? A matte black suppressor sweeps slowly across glittering chandeliers, emerald bullet tables. Oh, really? Get the guards out the way. You know what we gotta do. Yee! That's your guy. He's here. Let's get set up with it. Siri, I got something to check. Let's see how they doing over there. Yo, knock, knock. Because we got a little discretion. Yeah, we good to go. Y'all want to speed it up first, and then we'll drop into some ultra high definition images. Let's go. Where we at? Yep. Oh yeah, I do remember. Okay. Start out with the M16 Tactical Retrospective. Yeah, they did some dope different though. They put the signals over 007, double O agent style, agent double O style. Yeah, yep. I got a squad. We squatted. We squatted. You know how we do it. In sync, synced up. So, boop. Just drop the F bomb on them. How we doing there? We warming up. Look like we warming up. Or like we put something out there, took one of them down. Boop. Only use one. Oh. Folded. Yep. That's right. You know what? Oh, them boys, they still under silence too. Ooh, subsonic slug. She the sternum before sound reaches. No doubt. Let's see if we can reach cover. Mahogany bar. Pistol tight to your ribs. Letting the room settle around you. You know, elegante style. Well, the job still has to be completed. We got that geopolitical fixer. Let's push. Might let's see if we can handle because they went down with the one silent slug before the sound hit the chandelier. Oh yeah, they up. Yeah. Ooh, we in it. We are. We break to the bar low and fast. Tuxedo cutting through the crowd like a ghost. The silenced handgun speaks twice in quick succession. Two subsonic slugs finding the nearest active shadow guard's temple. You right before he can raise his radio. Eee! The fixer clocks the movement and falls deeper into the casino. One guard still between you and him. You know it, including Geo. Okay, let's talk it in. Let's place the slug at the correct. Let's play. That's good. That's good. Enough said. If you know, they know. You know? Got that out the way. Geopolitical fix. Ooh. I say we tuned it up just a tad bit to standard. Fixer is 30 meters ahead. Accelerate. You break into a controlled sprint through scattering socialites. Silent handgun race. Your subsonic round reaches the last active shadow guard. Square in the shoulder, spinning him into the gilded corridor wall. He staggers, clutching the biometric key fob, but keeps moving, wounded. Not done. The suppressor keeps quiet. No heads turned in the ballroom behind you. So what does that mean? Short turn, next move. What shall we do? Oh yeah, man, he going. He really handled it. He's a one shot. He's a perfectionist. You can't say that. He's professional. We're professional. Let the professionals handle it. This is a standard image. We call it standard. It's should be a larger, slightly larger size and quality. Maybe, yeah, a little better quality. Man, he what? Got that biometric key fob. You clutching it. We need all of that. We need that. That might be what we came. Get the fob. Take care of business. Get that fob. Get that vibe. Get that vibe. You close the gap, measure strides, marble whispering under your dress shoes, sending the biometric feet fob skittering across the floor. You pocket the key fob before he stops moving. Business concluded. Vibe very much intact. You got to keep the vibe. You must maintain the vibe. It's an order. Now let's talk to the ACC. The ACC. All right, yeah, it's turn by turn gameplay. Everything is dynamically constructed, which means it is put together in a custom way, turn by turn, player by player, input by input, just for you and me. You close the gap. Oh, look at your guy. I ain't mean to do that much damage like that, boy. I needed the key fob. They say it wasn't him. We, man, these games. Turn by turn, real time image generation. Okay, this is. I'm ready to step it up one more time on the image quality. Cycles higher, but cost more. Cost more. More pleasurable experience. I believe it's still affordable. Too. I do. That's what I do. How can you be the high definition image for your gameplay and your experience? Well, I tell you, if you want faster performance, I guess maybe at one point in the future, that won't be such a trade off. It's a possibility. The future's tomorrow. You ready? So let's push. Let's talk to the ACC. Hey, ACC, what do you suggest? Okay. ACC here. Agent 00. I'm 125 meters from the ground floor. Still in transit. Stealth intact. My read, hold the silence handgun, advance through the service corridor, hugging the west wall, save flashbang cufflink. Sure will. Or the moment you breach the ground floor, that sounds about right. And the laser grid hazard panels light up. Okay. The cover identity pacifies your first move advantage. Use it to pick the geopolitical fixer before the shadow cards even turn. Sounds like a smooth stealth plan. Proceed. Or just tell them. Tell the ACC. Agreed. Follow through with the instructions. AI plan approved. How about that? Human in the loop. Human in the loop gaming. Ooh. not out. I have thought about. Oh yeah, we on ultra images, no doubt. Should be. But we just asked for some advice or such. So shouldn't be too dramatic. Maybe the ACC. Go ahead and drop that like it's HOT. We're all in. We're all in. We are all in. I agree. Okay, so I agree with your plan. Let's make that happen. Take action. You know, don't you agree? I agree. Got five in the you know, gotta do with on vacation 45 Alessandro Moretti. I knew it. Yee! We got that work going. Work. 5 minutes. Was the POI? You know it, and you know it. Listen, we run this play. Listen, what do you think should happen next? Listen, hey, you got some say so. You can weigh in on it. How you feeling when you come in? Weigh in, get involved, make it your game. It's your world. What character you want me to run? Let me know. I'll find something, and we all can get involved with. Heck, you could even put in the co-op code, or you can just sit back, kick off your shoes, get a cup of coffee, and get this adrenaline pumping. Vacation 45, Agent Double O. Okay, so, okay. ACC. Let's roll with the ACC's help today. Because this is one of those, this is a very, this is a hyper technical game. I'm pretty sure you could play it. Maybe in simple mode. Okay, so let's read it. Let's see if you did or not. Okay, you know what? Something I want to add. Okay, but it's gonna be. If you think I should add the read aloud button, let's see if we can request it from the developer. Adrenaline OS or the game. See if we can get that in there. You think? Let me know. The laser grid panels pulse silently north, and we were supposed to. Oh yeah, it's about time for the cufflink flash. I think it was telling me. Corridor, hug it. The west wall and the cufflink moment you reach the ground floor. It is what it is. Rehearse. It's a play. Haha, they wasn't expecting a cuff flashback. Papa. Drama. You know it. Magnesium burst that detonates at chest height across the ground floor. The shadow guards recoil. Got the laser grid. Man, what you gotta? We gotta take the laser grid out. You cut the laser grid off. Let's see if we can accomplish some Agent Double O. Competent task. To move forward our initiative in advance. Like we should. Hmm. They say can, it will, it shall, it is. Come on now. Let's go. Let's do this. Is this what we're doing? Are we doing this? Well, okay. Seems like we gotta stick to the script, to the guns. It's just the way it's gonna unfold. That's a fact. Make a good celebration entry. The lasers might. I wonder if the lasers. Okay, say act window to act without referral. Every target unlocked on the floor is broken. All three shadow guards recoil drops his martini glass. Hold up. That's just like explosive. It ended up. Uh, um, anyone to pull off some real agent. Get to the other side of the lasers and fire at the tuxedo guards and the geospatial fixer, political fixer. Fixer. Ooh. They said what they call that vibe game. And that's the second time I said that. I'm pretty decent at vibe game. I've been doing it for it's going on this year now. Flashbang afterglow still scorch the air. She slipped through the laser grid. Window. Panel still twitching. Emitters cold. Brake left past the bar. Time to reload. Man, that's still on us. Game mechanics. No need to pop a UAV. We got our radar right on the wrist. It would be great. Another great addition for these. Well, what we call that? Yeah, that would be pretty good. I think. Well, you couldn't really. Well, that would be good for something. Message queue, like the order queue, order like while this ultra image is processing, have the I know I want to reload, so I already have it queued up. Pretty nice, huh? Addition, moving forward with a message queue. Be like, I don't think that should be too much on it. It could No, I don't think so. Be, depending. Mm, but there's not much load already on the front end. Just loading up my image is already local. And yeah, so we advanced the geospatial, geopolitical. Man, everybody all right? Say we're gonna reload and let's hit this. This should get us reload and attack the tuxedo guards and the yeah. Let's do it that way. Reload. Give me the reload. Kink kink. Just give me the reload. He needed it. Pink with two pop. Boop boop. Dropped them. One hitters. Ground floor. Slow spin. Roulette wheel. Fixers raged. You know what it is. I'm pretty good at this. Get those skills up. I should get a deal and be part of them. Mm-hmm. That right there, that part. Hmm? Where the getting gets good. The Vacation 45 playoffs. Hmm? What? First, we gotta launch. Can you believe that? We gotta launch it. Pre-launch, so this could be something totally different by the time it's officially launched. Could be. That's true. But we still are in effective pre-launch, sure. That's correct. I agree. I do. So this is not even out. Well, whoa, it's getting expensive. Hmm. Mm. So I do want to get back to our tech, so technical, our ability. You know what? He working that silencer. I don't even think they picked him up yet. What you say? You wanted the most wanted game? That don't sound like the worst idea. You know? Hello. Oh, not be a stranger. Don't be a stranger. Stranger danger. Come on. Say what's up. I'm here for you to run your game. I'm gonna run it for you. You on that Agent Double O ski. Sliding through doing this thing ski for the video game times. It's game time is game time. Hmm? Hmm. Weigh in on it. It's your time to express your opinion. It's game time is game time. Correct? In retrospect, make the next move your best move. Hmm? You can do that, can't you? They be begging and pleading for opportunity and a chance, even what they're asking for. You see it. You see it. You see them on your wrist. You're not flexing. It's just part of your apparel. Am I right? Am I right? You want to weigh in on it? Are you opinionated? You don't you don't have to debate it. Optionally related. Hmm? Let's do some. Let's do some. Let's do some. Congratulations. Congratulate yourself for showing up for yourself, being who you are, where you are, when you are, why you are the way you are. And then what I want you to do is take the next best move and let's make it explicit and continue with the flow and the vibe. All right. All right. You know, and move on. And go to stage 2 beneath the Riviera. We are en route. You know, the fixer's still breathing at 42 HP for a second. Crouched behind the mirrored bar, fingers scrambling for panic button. The silent handgun already up. One measured exhale. Two subsonic slugs through the glass. The fixer folds. The biometric key root clears. Ground floor is silent except for the settling chips. You know the settling, no doubt. Well, those are some expensive chips. Do you agree? I agree. One for you, one for me. Mm-hmm. How many do you want? Is it Vacation 45 still up in the air? We at the Monte Negro, moving on beneath the Riviera. I think it's time for us to swap weapones. You get it? Stingolingo. Computer World Modern Inc. That platform, Adrenaline OS, gaming studio, Vacate Studios, game, vacation, dot 45. World Agent 00. Gamer Charles. User Computer with Modern Player Agent 00. Thank you for your continued ongoing drop and give me 50. Need 50 subs. Give 50 subs. Someone. Did anyone give 50 subs? No one. No one give. Oh, we have contacts on the radar. The grand floor is All context reads zero. Your operator drops to the floor, cranks out 50 clean push-ups. That's what I needed. That's exactly what I needed. That's exactly what he needed. I just did that myself. They was thinking exactly. ACC confirms. Ground floor neutralized. Objective clear. Time to move. Subterranean corridor. It's 346 meters south by southeast. And the clock is running. I agree. I do agree. Well, you know what we gotta do. Keep us on track. It's your job. They put you in charge of the mission. I just help you operate with, human in the loop. We work together as a team, and I believe we could have truly accomplished the mission. Agreed. Agreed. All in. All in. Say aye. Aye. Got it. Got it. All right. Yeah, we needed to swap. Well, I guess we hit those 50 first before we swap. Make sure you hit them clean too, right? All 50 clean push-ups. Because my operator might do something a little different than your operator. Your operator may hit 50 pull-ups. It may, you know, that's, aha, it's clean. Can I get those clean, by the way? If you're watching this live, then I believe next we do something like, let's let's see if we can take the underground route. You know what I mean? Or let's see if we can, I don't know. I think it gets interesting. You know what? Let's let's do a shindig. Oh, that's the other game. Hit them clean though. You gotta make sure you hit them clean if you're gonna hit them. Ooh, there he hit them clean. He hit them clean. Makes you get why you down there. You hear me? We may come back. I know you paid, but take about 5 of them tokens and go ahead and put them in the case and then bring them back like a souvenir. And you gonna hit. You gonna hit. And you can donate some. All right. You got a plan for the ACC? Donate some, son. Or the high rollers. Ah, he all in. Mm, hit them 50 in this suit, son. Them, them dress shoes. It ain't over. We need. I know the clock running. But we need 50 more, or should we wait? I think we can wait because we just need to swap. Let's swap to the secondary push. I could have. If you talk to the ACC, you can construct a better conversation and uh, chain of instructions a lot smoother than preset buttons, options, controls. But it's cool on a turn by turn. Each turn is probably gonna be worth it, even if you just default to the button. This is true. Oh, you know what? We should have took a seat way over there in the corner, like right there by the VIP for the high rollers or something. I was trying to get the rest of that workout in real quick. I had a free moment. Oh yeah, we got the laser wrist cuff. Let's, let's see what it's time. Man, they're showing up. Let's see. Radar. show. Clear. We en route. Corridor clear. We got the 50 out clean. Oh, we got the laser out. Ground floor, selected. Neutralized shadow bars. Clean work. No witnesses. And the ACC confirmed secondary is hot. And your path into the corridor network is clear. All clear. Let me get back into it. Yeah. Hey, put your arms in, son. Closer. Bring your arms in. Use that form. Get it. Push your shoulders down. Get your butt out the air a little bit. Make them clean. Say it clean. Just giving you some improvement. You know? Oh, we for the flash. Oh, it's time to push. You definitely know it's time to push. And say, you know what? You got your cufflinks on. They on. What do you want to do? Well, let's push. Uh-oh. The bite. The sentinels. Not the sentinels. Not the sentinels. Is it clean? Is it clean? Is it all clear? Clear. Can we get some clean? Can we get some clean? I think so. It look like we're working on it. Now we got it. We're on our way. Look up, fellas. Look up. Hey. Look up. Get up. Let's go. What? We're right there. Look, take a peek. Check this out. Oh yeah, let me try to show you something else. This is all you need. This is what it will. Oh, hitting clean. I forgot, they did that for me. I did want to hit them, get that clean. I appreciate that. I was smoother than I believe. Hit them clean. What is he doing down there? He hitting 50 clean. Yeah, 50 clean. Make sure they clean. Okay. Ooh, here we go with it. Let's do it. And what? Come on. Let's go. What you waiting on? Montero Casino Service Corridor. I did tell you we would go underground. How did I know? You know. They say this map was put together by some of the greats. Build your own map. I believe. Oh man, this dude is silent. Wow. Pure silence. Near amazing. You know what? He deserves a martini himself. You drinking on the job, or you going? You basically. Hmm? Sure. Or you going? Clock out off the clock for about an hour and a half, a couple hours. You know, that rest of the day, you can check that watch and like we got some action in that watch there. That that that, that wrist radar, the wrist star. Man, this dude. Ooh, this dude. Ooh. No big cover identity holds. No doubt it will stand in that. He done what he's supposed to do. I agree. Dude, hold it down. But you got the laser wrist cuff. You know what I mean? So what they saying is the rifle may flinch at the burst of the light. He don't got a bead on us. Because guess what? Cover identity holds. Huh? You mean what I know? Did you say that? Yeah, we had enough of that. Do we want to beam him up too? I believe we go ahead and beam him up one time while we got that action. Beam him up, son. You might as well. No reason. You're right there. Look at your rest radar. Yeah, 12 o'clock. On the bead, let's get it. 50 meters out. 68 on the contact, 50 on the watch. Average sun. This is not geometry or calculus. This is where using your tools. Oh, we got two more loaded and ready to flock. And a direct molten thermal arc straight down the corridor at the road PMC rifleman, 68 meters. It's a stretch. I knew there was shit. Just come on, man. What you want me to say? Push. Come on, 68 meters is a stretch. I know that you okay for a close range minute. But the beam clips his firing shoulder, sends his rifle clattering across the obsidian floor, staggering. Weapon arm dead, but not down. Cuffs reservoirs nearly. Yeah, it is. Two charges left. We're gonna run those out. We catch it. Ammo cache. Supply. Crate. Along the way. En route. Isn't it great? Hold on now. Tell me what's going on with that. How did we drop 4%? We our identity when we tried to pop off the, so this dude was closer right here. Somebody tell me what's going on, chat. Hmm? What you think is going on? You see what happened? Was you watching? Hmm? Were you peeping again? Or was you sleeping? Hmm? You in? Or you just chilling, riding along? No, let me know. Where you at? How you playing it? How are you playing it? What's your plan? I say, you know what we do? I was gonna say push, right? But that's not my place. It's the ACC's place to take the instruction and interpret it for my meaning out of it. You know, objective is still okay. So we push, boom, hit them, boom, and laser hazard grid, 200 meters. Top, away, you know, that's what we know. We can when it's available. Oh, we switched over to the handgun. Oh, AC. So what I say, push and stay open. Yeah, man. You all like that handgun, huh? What weapon do we need? What said we gotta say, let's see, 007. See if we got the big combo grips, the kilo grips. Hmm. I think we got one character. I think we got that. That's pretty nice. I'm about to get back to the squirrel, I'm gonna take this to maybe the third level. Something like that. To the winner. What's the squirrel? Tree born. Nut eater. Oh, there's a tree. Uh, yeah, we had that. That's what we got up out of there. That's the laser grid, though. There's a tiny jump code on 72 meters is going to be possibly too far for a flashbang. So we go pull up close to the lasers and pop the flashbang to get us through. Together. Together forever. You know what we gotta do? It's not even about that. We gotta put it together. We have to put it together. It shouldn't be that difficult, should it? Should things be that difficult? Weigh in. What's your opinion? This is difficult. The difficult level too easy. Medium. Average. Okay. Too high. Is this too technical for you? Is it too simple for you? These are questions you want to ask yourself. And you'll be surprised at what you come back with. Can I do this? Can this be done? Am I into this? Is this for me? Should I get into these Vacation 45 titles and worlds? Will it be conducive to my flow? Can I pick up where I left off if I stop? Will it be worth my time? Well, let me go do something worth my time. Let me tell you about being a professional. Let me tell you about being an entrepreneur. No, let me tell you about being a businessman, a business person. No, let me tell you about throwing the flashbang off the cufflink and emitting the magnesium, overloading the nodes and the photosensors to get a safe passage window. Let me tell you about that. Just, just the smell of scorched circuitry. Familiar with that? You see, there could be danger involved with that. 100%. This is not for the novice. You come prepared or be prepared for on-the-job training. I'll be back. I'll be back. You know what I mean? You know, they say it's 80 games in here, 80 worlds. That's what they say. You hear me? That's what they say. Imagine that. I think they plan on doing 200 worlds, 2,000, thousands. Imagine that. I think they got plans on making a whole entire new engine. Imagine that. You can put your idea inside this engine. Play a game your way. Imagine that. I think they believe in developing game engines for creators to make their versions of their games. Imagine that. Why would they do that? Oh, what is this? Yeah, let's go. It's my guilt, glide, lead, micros. What in the world is real out there? It's one thing you can't say. It's real out there. Well, we're going to jump pretty much right to ultra images for the moment, for the time, for the experience, They say if one player in a co-op match, you got 4 players, 2 players, 3 players, one player using ultra images, then on a highlight or a boss down featured image, they'll use the best image or the ultra image, the image from the ultra. The player just chose the ultra images, so you get the best experience. No matter if you are on standard images or performance images. use that shit. You get to use the share, or view the share, save the share, ultra image. That's ultra cool. Don't you think? We get flap those links high and wide, and they'll watch. Like, they're watching. You know, some can, will, won't, should, could. You know what? It's time. Let's dive right into it. Let's talk to my guy. Let's dive right into it. Play dive right into it. Yeah, play. Do it like they play it on that, but they serious. They are serious. So here's the guy right there. You serious? Are you serious? He used to be immersive like this, like that, and that. Used to be immersive like that. It does that before. Yeah, that was before we even added ultra images. Interesting. Even before we even seen that, added 6 contacts for one small little lively. Oh man, how do we lose HP? It's the needle floor. Control die. A burst of acorn bombardment. Hard round crack 2 bark helmets on impact. Okay. That's what we come on. We got a wasp swarm. Must get rid of the wasp swarm. Sleeping hound. Squirrels. Trap pine spike cluster. Oh yeah, we need to avoid all of that. I agree. You agree? Agreed. Everyone agrees. I'm glad we agree. Even if you disagree with the next move, may the next move be the best move. Hmm? Hmm? Even if you disagree, agree or disagree, agree to disagree, disagree about agreeing. You can do it. My advice to you, you know it. Nothing like handling your business when it comes down to getting it in. You know what I mean? You have to get down on the ground level with it sometimes. Work it from there because the helmet squirrels got cracked. Bust that on open. Late. Welcome to the Adrenaline OS. Welcome to Stress-free relaxation. Hmm? Who would have ever thought you AI could bring you what you seeing here? Would you believe that some nut will pull this off, put together for in 2026 before the halfway through the year is complete? Well, it's done. It only gets better from here. If they haven't something to blow it out the water, success is an open window. You just happen to be able to experience it before the mainstream gets their hands on it. You super early. Guy that knows a guy. And what I can tell you about that is my guy gotta handle business. Please handle. Enough is enough. You know, it can't. It can't do it like this. Bop bop. So, first time I used AI, I think I typed into the box and it typed something back to me. And then the first time I got images from AI, I think I typed into the box and it made an image for me. And then the first time I played true games with AI, I think I talked to the game and it ran the game and produced an image for me. And that's where I'm at right now. It holds all the gaming information. I mean, let's turn this into what? What needs to be next? Come on, AI. Is this a gaming harness? Would you call it an AI gaming harness? Is that where we at now? But in this in the community, I mean, we have been hearing a lot about harnesses, AI harnesses, AI coding harnesses, a, 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 a software that takes API and gives a workspace, a collective workspace to build, grow, and experience with the AI or multi AI. That's what we call in a harness these days, right? A harness, AI harness, the coding. So this is a gaming harness then? AI gaming, am I correct? Is this gaming? This is gaming, isn't it? Got we got the squirrels pinned up. So we got the squirrels pinned up. We know they HP. We got the scene. Storylines, their character lines, their collisions, their let's say armory, health, HP. We have primary, secondary weaponry, effects, the tacticals. We have controls. We have scoring. We have enemies and bosses, multiple players, co-op. This would be gaming, I believe, unless we are looking at another way to classify it. Obviously, it is not video gaming. This would be turn-based RPG gaming. All the while gaming. So I believe you can truly trust that you're getting gaming. So what else you want to do to this? I don't want to damage too many more squirrels. I just want to. I just want to push. Let's see what it do on the push. It's going to do it its size do on the push because it's going to stay aggressive. But I had my squirrel damaging days. You did have what? Yeah. All the cars I've driven, I believe, accidentally. It wasn't much squirrel damage. I wasn't out to attack squirrels. That was never my intention. I believe I couldn't. I would be able to count on less than one hand my squirrel damage. Oh, we got the tail fan air brake. Switch to the tail fan air brake. You know, because guess what? The thermal wave blast disperses the whole column into a shrieking scatter of wings. That way we didn't, have to be so aggressive. We stayed aggressive and we pushed toward the objective. We didn't have to be so destructive. Hit them with the tail fan air brake. Still completes the objectives in an alternate way. Squirrel safe. Squirrel approved. Nature warden approved. But back there, we have to take care of that mech. That's a squirrel's best friend back there. Like, come on, man. What's up with the squirrel straps? You see the squirrel gear? Squirrels got gear too. They geared up. Where y'all get that gear from? Y'all can't suit it and boot it. They geared up, boy. That's our, come on, no. That's custom fitted. Who your supplier is? Where y'all get your artillery and armory from? Oh, yeah. It was tough. Not the swarm. Case. It's getting thick, man. I don't believe I asked for all of this drama. I don't believe I asked for the drama. Man, the Drama is unreal. That's one thing I can agree to. The drama is unreal. It's definitely unreal. Alright. Am I delusional when I say that? Is this not unreal? I remember in the platform days of like Odyssey Explorer, wanting to explore worlds, and they were limited. They were programmed. They were pre-packaged, right? These worlds here, sure, you have a map with levels that are pre-titled and kind of pre-understood. I agree, but the exploration and the concrete definition of the layers and objects exactly word for word, spec for spec is not completely hard coded. It is inferred and given to the AI to interpret what it believes should be the outcome, which is a dynamic of custom interaction ability that turns a predetermined scenario or gameplay into an undeterministic sort of experience, unlike anything that was capable of being reached before. Let's just be honest. No need to let this go uncovered. Did I say that right? Keep this going. Not let this, how you say that? No need to. Yeah, no, I believe no need to not let this. Oh, nice acorns. Let this go. They need the acorns. You know what? See, let's delve into the experience now. Depending on the programming of the developer, certain things may be capable. But do you know how you run into those limitations of experiencing something with inside of the visuals that you would like to break apart and really see as much as you can with it, but the developer may not have put the time or the thought or the capability in that particular object or moment in the scene to give you the ability that would just make it fabulous for you to experience. Well, meet AI and let's do that. So I could hit fire again, but I want to experience this because we know the power of AI image generation. Am I correct? So I want to experience this image. This not the image. I want to experience this first acorn, any of the acorns, but this acorn here, the beautiful dynamics of the pine, the cone shape of each particular pine point. I want to experience that on a spatial extrapolated. Could I say use that word view? There is a. I would say there is a there is a There is a design term for that. But yeah, let's do our best. That acorn should be split open in half with visuals so we could see the explicit interior spatial. You know, let's give it a chance. I mean, the developers possibly did or didn't make that ability available. But the ACC, which is the AI Communication Center, has the opportunity to see if it's worth. See, now it becomes partial real time, let's say, architect, developer of the world, and you can see if it's worth cracking open a spent acorn round. Inspect the interior. ACC confirms. No longer is the ACC with us, and the health is up. Anything's possible, huh? Yeah, but they have to work in synchrony. You with the ACC and the image feed is trying to give you what you need. This is possibly for sale. I know the game is going to be listed for sale. Studio, possibly for sale. Platform, possibly for sale. How much would that be worth? Well, how much is it worth? One game, one IP of a game. Well, we got Vacation 45. Well, one IP of the company and what its property. Okay. Then the platform, the OS, and the engine. So we talking for sale. It's pretty awesome. So if you got an interest, the gamer's name and contact, if shared, well, you're on the Computer World Modern Inc. page. Drop a comment or chat, or if you're interested, I guess. While we're kicking butt on here, we're accepting offers. Okay. I said acorn, I was right. Wow, that's amazing. Now crack open that amazing pine cone. That thing was 3D spatial. I said acorn, they gave us the acorn. You know what I mean? Was I right? Or was I right wrong? Was I right or was I right wrong? Because you could be, you know, on the side of being wrong, right. So was I right or was I right wrong? I believe I was right as wrong. It is wrong. So that's right. You know what I mean? But I was wrong with wanting a pine cone instead of an acorn. And he said the operator cracks open the spent acorn they gave us. Exposes the dead compressed. They know what. See, one thing I believe is the AI, they have opportunity to know what the world is about. So if it comes towards sense, and be like, you know, we should be able to, if it makes sense. Produce a interpret input. As usual, AI's job. They don't get me what is it, right or wrong. Hallucinate. Enough. Don't hallucinate my game. Hallucinating. And how do you know if it's hallucinating? Well, right. You can get it to cooperate with you. Is wondering right now. Oh, that's amazing. They say, man, what do we got? They say, I believe something on. Oh, did we? You crack open the spit. In perfect 3D space. You want to know what they're doing. That's the hollow geometry. We got that in. Still brush. Trap parent clusters. They like that natural language. No action taken. Let's see what the thing. I get that. Is that what we was rocking? What we got? We still got action. I get that. What did we? Whose part? Okay. Crack open that amazing pine cone. That 3D spatial look should be amazing. Crack open that amazing pine cone. That interior 3D spatial look should be amazing. You crack the acorn. They say pine cone. Listen. I should have started with pine cone. Let's say switch to the pine cone. They fixated on the acorn. But I didn't even, let's say, crack open that squirrel juice. Crack open that squirrel juice. Yeah, I'm willing to bet. It's some squirrel to the nut carry, nut supply. Nut supply station. Who would ever thought the glide lead be leading you to victory? Nut by nut. Me, I would have never thought that, son. But it's happening. One vacation at a time. See going through it today. But these nuts, they like, hold on, man. I'm trying to experience the nuts. Yeah, we got squirrels. Huh? People can't experience the nuts. Hey, but yeah, we get programmed game not to do exactly what. played that well. They played that well. Your turn. Next move. Your turn. Next move. They wanted to play the game, not give me no spatials. They gave me my first one. They said, let's stick to it. You should have chosen a pine cone. The first. If you in the pine cones, put a 5 in the chat. If you in the pine cones, put a 5 in the chat. Throw your 5s out. Throw your 5s out. Hmm? You running to play like this? Play like this? I am. I am. I am. I am. So I was thinking while I was processing the recoil. I'm gonna be a real professional like this. I'm gonna have to get some practice in, you know? They say it takes about 10,000 hours to be considered experienced at something. Can we glide? Can we glide? That's all. Can we glide? I mean, if we can't even glide, let us get it right here. Sometimes in the game, they want to keep you, you know what I mean, in that sector. Let's get up out of that sector. Because this is not a game. This is, I'm taking this like I mean it. This one right here. This one for the home team. You know? This one is straight for the this one for the squad. Clap it up for the squad. That's what I can say. Can you do that at least? If you don't do nothing else. If you do nothing else, can you clap it up for the squad at least? You know what I'm saying? Let's give a hand to the squad. At the least. That's the least. And then come with a smile. You know? got heavy. Image heavy on it. We didn't come this far though to let the squirrel down. It's really all about the squirrel. You know, it's not even about none of that. It's a girl squirrel too. And the girl squirrel. Seems like what's wrong with that? What you got against? What you got? What? You got something against girls, squirrels? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. For a second. I can do better. If you believe I can do better, put a one in the chat. If you think there's another angle like this, it's here. This piece of work. I am running it down right. Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong about being right? Hmm. Let me know something. Let me know something. I'll never be out of the loop. Give me some type of signal. You know, let me know you're hanging in there with me. You want me to win? Do you want me to win? Or you don't care if I lose? You don't care if I lose, put a 2 in the chat. If you want to be a moderator, put a 3 in the chat. If you just want to, if you don't want to even really worry about participating, put a 4 in the chat. What time is it? Where we at? What we doing? Vacation 45. What are you doing at this time of the day? We flying squirrels. You flying squirrels right now? You know anybody else right now that's flying a squirrel in the country? It ain't one person right now that's flying a squirrel. One platform, one channel. It ain't one. It's right here. The only platform right now flying squirrels. Hands down. If you another platform flying squirrels right now, let me know. Let us know. We don't know nothing about you. We the only platform flying squirrels. Let's keep it 1,000. You can't control a squirrel like this. You can't control a squirrel like this. It's coming though. I think I got the best squirrel control. If you think you control the squirrel better, then do it then. Hmm? I ain't even gonna argue about controlling squirrels. Hmm? When you know I control the best squirrel, I got the best squirrel control game. My squirrel control game tops is the heaviest squirrel control game there is. It's mega. It's mega thrust. You see my squirrel control game. I'm at 96 health with the HP. Cut the games. Level 2. I'm 2'd up. Yeah. Hey, watch the HP. Watch the XP. Look at the XP. And level 2, 68. Get your XP up there. Holla. Till then, take some tips on the squirrel game. Can't get it. You can't get your squirrel to wiggle like this. I got the most wigglingest, squirreliest hand on the net right now. Right now. Wrist heavy on the squirrel side. Hmm? Squirrels wrapped around his wrist like nature boy. You hear me? If you haven't done it and you don't do it, this is how it gets completed. Period. You see, we got 20 acorns left. Is your is you running acorn calibers? Hmm? If you're not running acorn calibers, this is not you're not in this discussion. First, you gotta run some acorn calibers. Then you may have a valid opinion. But until then, you just on the sideline, rooting us on or cheering against us. But either way, guess what? We got the nut. You trying to, you know what I mean? You trying to see about the nut. And if you're not, guess what? The nut still gonna continue to move. One thing about the nut is one squirrel don't stop no show. You hear me? You could take that to the bank, cash it, 6 days out of the week. You ain't gonna get much for it, but it's 100% bulletproof. One squirrel don't stop no show, unless there is a caveat. Unless it's a one squirrel show, but then you a showman if you're really about your business. Feel me? If you're running as a business and not as a, you see what I'm saying? If you can recruit quality squirrels, if that's your thing, you would think I knew a lot about the squirrel games here, and I do. I picked this up. I just picked this game up today. But my squirrel game is on fleek. It's at high caliber. It's like I'm a squirrelologist. I know the world. I know the squirrel world wrapped around my hands. Huh? You would think I had a squirrel hat. I don't get down. You hear me? But guess what I do get down with though? Making sure it's equal treatment for all squirrels. Yeah, they all deserve. See, now they want to throw the acorns back at it. I mean, Pine cones back out there. This is this is the pine cone business. We know what we might get into the pine cone business while we out here. Cause it seems like they popular in the squirrel world. We always open to new opportunities and shit. We might start a store, a stand for this. I told you. I told you. While they sleeping, we what we doing? What we doing? Hmm? We soaring. You know what I mean? Now don't get me wrong. Squirrels gotta sleep too. And you ask me, do squirrels sleep standing up? Said what? Well, you know what? I wonder, this is I got something for the AI as a person thing. Do squirrels sleep standing up? Let's see if the ACC can answer that for us because we are in battle. And it is AI. But hey, guess what? ACC. These ones are very much awake, standing from by far for a real order. I get you. I get you. I get you. I just needed to know if you knew about the sleeping ones because I couldn't tell if they could have been asleep, standing, and we could have just pushed. But what you said is they are definitely awake and closing from the north. Well, that's where we head. So we can meet them there or beat them there. You can defeat them there. Trick them there. You know what I mean? I just needed to know, man. Don't hold it against you, cuz. Oh yeah, when we bust down, I can get reload our they add to our acorn. This again. We collect the acorns on the low. On the, when we were in development mode, putting together these 63 or 80 games, modes, worlds, uh, we were able to learn now through playing on some things that take better than others as far as suggesting format for weapons and attacks, such as the inkhorn bombardment weapon to issue more acorns upon successful hits or damage and stuff like that. And that's not a hard coded dynamic into every game that was suggested in the format of the game. And then that was suggested in the format of the game and inferred by the AI um, during gameplay. What's that? That, that right there in the ammo edition during gameplay. You rake an acorn bombardment across. Let them push the cover. Okay. They like that action. I just, like I said, I was just out here to fly around. You know what? I know where we headed to next. There's a couple places we could go from here. Let's see. Y'all feeling the squirrel game? Put a L or W or L. Let me know if you're feeling the squirrel game. Glide easy. Feeling the squirrel game? It's a squirrel game. A win? Or is it a squirrel game? A loss? Come on now. Weighing on the squirrel game, I need to know. Fast now. Okay. Squirrel game on, squirrel game on, squirrel game on, squirrel game not. And get, mm-hmm. You know, yeah, neat. Okay, mix. Not sure. I like to fly. I want to be a squirrel. Okay, yeah. Well, somebody want to be a squirrel. I definitely yeah. We might be able to save somebody today. We need save by simulating squirrel lifestyle as a champion fighter. And you get a win today. If you want to get your squirrel game up, let me know. I can, I can get you plugged in. You want to be an early squirrel game. Oh, you want to be, when was the last time your squirrel held that acorn bombardment solid firearm? Today, it's getting hectic out there. I'm going. It's getting hectic out there in squirrel land. Don't you agree? Charles land is Charles. It's getting hectic out there in squirrel land. That's what I can say. In squirrel land. That where you want to be. You know what? I'm in the mood. You know what I mean? I'm in the mood with me. I'm in the mood though. I'm in the mood though. I guess we go standard. Fly through something real quick on the next side. Or shoot. Yeah, we fly through. Come on. There we go. Water on. Fly through these little standards. Performance. And just quick. Yeah. Right. You know, fly through it one time. And then, and then, and then, and then, and fly through and then, fly through okay, you know what I mean? We're getting some action inside the neck. We're gonna keep the neck. Operator 01. You know what I mean? Same suit, ACC control. Just tell that man what you need to do. We need to keep it clean. Just tell them to keep it clean. And let's keep it clean in pursuit of effectiveness. See what they're talking about. Let's get our image game up after this first Wally mop. A couple Wallies. Knock the walking down. Knock that. Hit him with that 61 Vulcan. The M8081 rocket. We got fuel. Engine good. All clear. Systems online. Oh. Oh. That's oh. In pursuit of effectiveness. Showers of sparks and fractured armor. What in the world? You said what? We went into coloring mode. Out here. It's time to fly, though. That's what you did. That's what you did. Snap back. Come on, HCC. Give me what I need. You agree? HCC. HCC. We still need to push, right? I think we had on the map and breaking down on this side. Boulder Chris. Bold. We still need to advance and make a play. It's true. You know? You know, if we're going to get somewhere, that's the objective. Let's try. So we can get some give back. Not on the operator. I got another couple more cans. Start writing them back down. But that's what I'm saying. If you understand any little bit of this, how it's save the people, make a deal. Let's make a deal. Make a deal. Let's see. There we go. Small stuff to a giant. Yeah. This is not a game. It's real action. The last thing it is a game. Yeah, you may see the screen switching, all that, and this and that. You may hear me. You may hear me instructing it. If you're listening with both ears. It's a chance that is what's happening, not just. Excuse me, my dog eating. That's my dog. That's my dog. A little popo. 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 Oh, yeah, use that. Man, if you don't use that micro missile pod, yeah, man, it's turn by turn, turn based RPG gameplay. You know, first person, third person, all that. It's all that. You know what the turn by turn based game is, don't you? You take your turn. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You hit. You know, I mean, you want another example of a turn based game? You do, don't you? Do you? Google that. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. That's my dog. That's my dog. Oh, we done made it so far. Oh, we done skipped over to the Mex. Not the Mexicans. The Mex. Maybe Mexicans in the Mex. But that's neither here nor there. If you know what I'm saying. As an operator, I don't think they do that. It's game time, you know, I tell you that. I've been gaming since gaming been gaming. What you talking about? I was gaming. I was gaming before the 45 minutes or less pizza delivery. I've been gaming since morning. I'm a game on you. What you gonna do? I'm a game on you. That's what I know to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you some game. You can pick up on some game. That type of stuff. You know what I mean? It may not be the type of game you looking for, or what you want, or what you need. But it's something to be had. One time. One time though. One time though. What we want to do now is let's get these full names on the board. Armored Chopper Squad. See, strong. Yeah. Finish off Swarm B. Some R&B. I don't like that. On the ACC. Drone B. That's exactly what we're talking about. That's your job. Interpret that. It works. You're doing your job the right way. I can appreciate that. It means a lot to me. As a dedicated individual. You know? This is not even about gambling. This is about holding it down from start to finish. That's what it's about. All the way through and through. That's what it's really about. If you know what it's about, then you know what it's about. And that's for real. No duplicate. No duplicate. No resale. This is not for resale. It comes with a license. You know what I mean? You gotta be licensed. Handle it like this. What license? Gang license, player. Straight up gang. Sold, not told. You know? That's what it is. That's what they have been and where this gonna be. But I see you giving it up off the cuff. You know? What we say, finish off some R&B. Drop that heat. You're gonna drop some heat on them, boys. If we can't drop heat, then it's defeat. That's real shit. That's on the real shit. Because if they can't sink the ship, you gotta get on the real. On the real side of it. Shout out to my dog for putting it through. Swarm C. Ain't nobody tell me about Swarm C. Oh, they down. Collateral damage. What you talking about, please? Hey, our ammo halfway spent. Hey, cuz. Hey. What they trying to do? What they trying to do? What they trying to do? You trying to take my flag? In theory, hey, in theory though, you know, at the end of the day, you might go co-op next, and that all came at one time, or no, it didn't. I got you. I'm flexing with it. We designed to handle that type of business right there. Those little ones, minute factors to the grand spectrum. This is a fact. The little crew. Wipe out the little crew. Wipe out the little crew. You know what I mean? That's what I need to know. If he can do that, we can be on it. I know you did. No, you didn't leave some remaining. Hey, bro. Don't you? Hold up. You ain't finished, homeboy. If he's staggering, he's daggering. You know what I mean? Where you get your rockets from, Timu? Fire sale? He didn't want to answer me. The squirrel sit down to pee. None of that. Keep it aggressive, cuz. You know how we do it. Breathe on their neck, huh? Damn, you that close? You breathing on the neck? We will be updating y'all version 5.0. Right now, you know, we still in the whole discovery phase. You know what I mean? The demand, proof of concept, all good stuff. Yeah. the daily actives and such. You know what I mean? So that would include me kicking ass. So don't get in the way. I have my mech. Hit the Macarena on your ass. Do the Macarena on them. Do the Macarena on them. I need you to do the Macarena. My dude handling this business in the SEC for a real G. Keep them G'd up. Feel like we need to reload soon. They playing the game. Good job, Toto. Good job, Toto. Thorough. You are a thorough one, Toto. That's a fact. But you know when it's time, you just gotta do what's necessary to get it done. And that's what's being processed here. This isn't about the game. This isn't about me playing the game. You think it's about a game? This is about enterprise, freedom, justice. A win for the little guy. You think this is about a mech? Oh yeah, it's about a mech. You think this is about a simple win? A little prop, yeah. It's about a simple win. A little burger. Depending on the scenario. 80 out of 90 days. It's going down. And if it ain't, if it's not going down, that could be the case, right? We're going to put on a show. Put on a whole show, a full show, the right way. Welcome to the show. Be my guest to drop a like, share, and subscribe. The right way, the only way, the real way, with a trusted true source of intelligence and gamification. You know? They call me Sulu. Salute a real one. You know what I mean? That's what you do. And that's what's being done. We hit the Macarena on them. You know what it is. Hey, my girl. Man, y'all can give me 50. If you don't know already, or like on my operators, hey, drop and give me 50 solid push-ups. Dang, solid push-ups. Is a set? How many in a set, cuz? Third mechanical discipline. That's what it is. Well, I'm gonna need you to knock them out. It's burning. I got Parade 01 is burning transit. Like how aesthetics, don't complain. Don't whine. You don't know how important this is. The pure coordination boost that this one provides. This is like getting a boost of antioxidants, except it's even more natural for the body. You get your amino acids. You can go ahead and get a good stretch on before you hit all those push-ups. Well, I believe this dude had already made a good, a real good entrance as far as stretching out. Level 1, that's level 3. It's 3. He should be loose as a goose and warm up. So he should be able to hit a set. You know, at least a set. It's gonna let him know where he at for real. In this whole I'm a survivor game thing he got going on. Because guess what? Guess what? There's no guesswork. If you got it in, then pick up a bossy juice. You got it in you. And you pick you up 6 bossy juices. And watch that man hit 30 piece on you. Watch that man drop a 30 piece on you. Check out. One on you, 2 on me. I need an active titanium shield. I mean, really, we need to push, but we can start it out with it. And make sure he gets 50 push-ups in. I need you to, still drop and give me 50. So, get that up in your system. Come on, Alonzo. If you shut it, it's closed and it's closed. We did that damage, then the damage is done. Period. I get it. Get some of that 97 octane up in you. Some of that road juice. That warrior juice. some of that fuel up in you. And let it do how it go. See if you got enough to fulfill all of them. Because we're going to squish. Hey, we will. I was going to say if we had to. But it looks like it's flowing.